Okay, so I figured while I wait for my base coat to dry, because I'm swatching Oscar the Grouch today, or rather Scram from the Sesame Street collection, I would swatch some blue nail polish, and we can, because a friend of mine recently added to my cerulean addiction. So I did swatch them on this Chinese food container lid, and I actually, one of the colors, this new color ended up being a dupe for my Sinful, which I'm super excited about, actually. So the first one is this guy here. I know the name came off. This was like an Onyx Professionals, and it's like one of these guys. I don't recommend these because when the tip dries up, they're pretty much useless, and you pretty much have to use them like a regular nail polish. And this formula is super weird. I think this is a stamping nail polish, actually, and I'm not used to stamping nail polishes, so that's probably why I think it's so weird. But I'm pretty sure that this is not just the dotting tool, but it's a stamping nail polish, which is why it's weird. But yeah, it was from Onyx Professionals, and like you could find their products occasionally at Dollar Tree. I think you'd have better luck finding them at either Five Below or Family Dollar. So then the second color is my discontinued Sinful, and why not? Why not? So like, this is half empty because I ended up using this polish to paint a cell phone case so that my phone would be blue. And you know, at the time, these guys were only $1.99, I think, at Walmart. And I'm thinking to myself, it's not a big deal. I'll just pick another one up at Walmart. And then freaking Revlon had to buy them out. And then when they filed Chapter 11, they decided to discontinue the line. So like, I don't even think Revlon has nail polish anymore. Like, why would you do that? It's so stupid. And initially I bought this one because I thought it might be a dupe for this Nicole. This Nicole constantly separates. I always have to shake her up. But she was from like this Kellogg's not Kellogg's Rewards, but the Kellogg's cereal bars that you could get. On the back of them, if you collected a certain amount of UPCs and you saved your receipt and you mailed it in, for a while they did like this promotion where they sent you Nicole nail polishes, and this came in a box set of 3. And I don't know if it was, this is Pros and Confidence, I don't know if you were able to buy this color separately or if this was like tied to like the Kellogg cereal thing. But these guys didn't end up being dupes for each other. This one leans more green. I don't know if it picks up on camera. I don't know, for some reason the Sinful looks greener on camera. But no, the Nicole is actually more towards turquoise than true cerulean. And I ended up liking the Sinful Colors one better because I preferred that shade of blue to this one. The only thing is the Sinful Colors one is very sheer. You needed like 3 coats of it, where OPI, 1 coat, you were done. And it stained, and like when you would wash it off, the blue would get everywhere. This guy is no joke. Anyway, then we have the Essie, which you could buy now off Beat Chic. I actually really love that one. I think this one most closely resembles this Onyx Professional one. It does lean a little bit more green than the Onyx one. Like, I do prefer this more true blue than this like greener blue. But then, you know, kind of like a cerulean isn't necessary, kind of does have a little yellow in it. Like, I wouldn't call this one a true cerulean. I think the SC is really a true cerulean. And the, what's it called? The sinful color and why not is a true cerulean. Then here we have C is for color, which is my Cookie Monster polish that my friend sent me. This is like my favorite color of all time and turned out to be a dupe for my Sinful nail polish. And here we have the Sinful at the top, and then here you have Cookie Monster. Well, C is for color. I'm gonna call him by his name, okay? He's Cookie Monster. You should have just named the colors after the character. Seriously. Total dupe. Total dupe. And then here on the end is this Sour Patch kind of one, which is, what is it? Boo-Loo. Yeah. This one's more of a turquoise. It's not even a true cerulean. It probably shouldn't have even been in the video. But I figured I have it. Why not show it? Especially since I have two of these Sally ones. And this is kind of an example to show, these Insta-Dry guys have like tons of these like different collections. Like they had Reese's, they had the Sour Patch, they have the Sesame Street one, then they had the Pride. Like they're constantly doing some ridiculous limited edition collection, but it looks like they do recycle shades. So although they're not identical, so like if you're not obsessed with the nuance of a color, like then, you know, you probably wouldn't even notice the difference. Whereas I notice, like, there are people out there that are going to be like, this is all the same color. Whereas me, I see the nuances. I see the yellows, I see the browns, I see the blacks, like all the undertones, you know what I mean? I see like the titanium dioxide that they add to lighten the color. It's more prevalent in this one and in the SE. I'm sure if you added a little bit of the white pigment to these colors, they would brighten up to be like the SE. So, like, I see all that. Like, to me, they're all different colors. I can't believe that these guys are identical, though. I'm super excited about that. Because now I don't feel bad about finishing this bottle up and getting rid of it. Because I'll have this one. And this one's cuter because it's like Sesame Street. So, you know, tied with the nostalgia, this one will probably hold better value than the still Sinful ones. If I ever wanted to resell it or pass it on to a collector after I'm long gone. Because essentially that's pretty much what I want to do. Like, I would want to leave these in my will to somebody that's going to appreciate them. I don't want someone that's going to sell them off. I want somebody that's going to appreciate, like, label them, appreciate them, do something special with them. I don't know whether they do like a cosmetics museum, a nail polish museum. I don't know. Like, anyway, alright, I'm rambling. This video is like way too long, but how cool would it be if they did like a Smurfs collection and they had like all different kinds of ceruleans, where it would be like a creme or like a glitter. Yeah, see, my cerulean addiction runs deep. Alright, yeah, I'm totally rambling, and I just got distracted by something shiny. Again. Shiny and blue. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.